go to the official introduction of these fighters for this 15th fight of the evening. This super fight, lightweight, 60 kilograms, using the K1 rules. 3 rounds, 3 minutes, 1 minute between each round. In the blue corner, from Drancy, France, he fights out of the Peso Pesado team. His coach is Vinicius Herviravolta. He's 28 years old, 1.7 meters tall. He's right-handed. He has had 3 fights, 3 victories, 2 knockouts. Let's welcome Thibault Marino. Oh, not the best reception for the French fighter. His opponent in the red corner, from the hometown favorite from Guarapuava, Paraná, Brazil, fighting out of the Neck Club. His coach is Rogério Chiappa. He's 26 years old, 1.67 meters tall, right-handed. His fight record includes 13 fights, 7 victories, and let's welcome Bruno Cerutti. These guys are fast, they're strong, 60 kilograms. The current champion of this division is Hector Santiago from São Bernardo do Campo. Let's see what these young fighters are up to. One, Thibault, 28 years old. Bruno, 26 years old. Let's see, France versus Brazil. Let's see who starts out this fight. It looks like Bruno is off to a good start, throwing some quick left, rights, and a low kick, followed by another left leg roundhouse kick, blocked and knocked to the ground. Oh, very fast, these guys. They have reflexes, lightning fast reflexes. Thibault also very fast, being a little bit more cautious, the French fighter. Bruno throwing those good leg kicks in close. You can see those cupping marks on Bruno's back. Good leg, good right leg roundhouse kick by the French fighter Thibault Marino. Both fighters still feeling each other out a little bit, using good speed, good combinations, but not committing fully 100%, trying to ensure their distance, trying to ensure what they're going to do in the next rounds. Oh, and there goes a low knee to the French fighter. Accidental. From what we can see here, that was definitely accidental. Nothing intentional about that. Combination left and a right and a left, and then followed by a leg kick. The French fighter blocking all. Bruno's getting very good at throwing those combinations and moving in close, choking off any attempt by the French fighter to return a counter attack. Definitely Bruno Cerutti is better judge of the distance so far in this fight. Oh, and a good spinning back fist by Bruno. Completely catching the French fighter off guard. Great spinning back fist. It looks like you can see a little bit of frustration on the French fighter's face as Bruno attempts to throw his techniques and then choking off any counterattacks. Good combination by Bruno. Thibault Marino, all he is doing is defending, trying to counterattack, not able to get off those counterattacks. Oh, and a good left-right combination by Bruno Cerutti as he moves in, pushes the French fighter back into the ropes one more time. Oh, and there goes a good knee by Bruno. That might have been, no, that was clean. That was a good clean technique. Really caught the French fighter off guard with that knee. Thibault Marino giving a bit of a count back in. He looks okay. There he goes, coming right back with a right hook. And again, Bruno is able to throw off a few techniques and then, oh, and good front kick by the French fighter. goes a good high kick by Thibault Marino, but it was blocked by Bruno and he slipped as a consequence. Definitely the end of that first round picked up. We saw some good technique by both fighters. We'll be right back with the second round in just a minute. Go for the second round of this super fight, lightweight 60-kilogram fight. I'd have to give this one to Bruno so far. Again, Bruno throws those combinations in close and then chokes off any counterattack attempt by the French fighter. These guys are battling out good. That was a good combination, a good counterattack. Light right leg kick by the French fighter Thibault. Oh, and another good French fighter kick. Oh, there we go. A good knee by the French fighter. The French fighter Thibault Marino has definitely picked up the pace in this second round. Let's see if he can continue instead of being backed up all the time by Bruno Cerutti. Let's see if he's able to keep that distance a little bit better. There goes a kick by Bruno, easily blocked by Thibault Marino. And again, there goes Bruno in close, tying up the French fighter. There goes a little, oh, and there goes a good left hand by Bruno. French fighter looking a little bit, I wouldn't say looking scared, but he's looking a little bit desperate there. Unable to effectively counterattack, unable to get off his attacks the way he would like. Oh, there goes a good, looks like Thibault felt that. There goes Bruno in again, in close, moving in close, good combination, left and right, low to the body punches. And there he goes, the French fighter unable to defend himself, just holding on. It looks like, is he gonna go down? I don't know. He definitely was winded on that combination, that flurry, that exchange of low punches to the body. There goes the French fighter throwing a good front kick. There goes Bruno again, throwing that left shot to the body, and a good knee. He's throwing in a lot of body shots. Oh, and there goes, why would Bruno throw a back kick at that moment in time? I have no idea. Absolutely terrible technique, way off the mark. Nowhere near where he should have been. There was a good roundhouse kick by the French fighter. Every time he throws that roundhouse kick, he's got a good kick, but he's leaving himself open afterwards. Bruno is a very, very clever fighter. He's just going to take advantage of that suit. And there goes a good left leg roundhouse kick by the French fighter. Bruno looking a little bit more tired this later round. And again, the French fighter holds his leg. Second time in this round. Referee breaks him up from the clinch one more time. Thibault Marino looking a little bit tired this time. Looking with a little bit of frustration on his face. Bruno not looking so tired. Looking confident, and we definitely have to say that Bruno is ahead so far in this fight. Third and final round of this lightweight super fight between the French fighter Thibault Marino and the Brazilian fighter Bruno Cerutti. Oh, and a good leg, good back leg roundhouse kick by the French fighter. A slip. Let's see. No, the referee claims it's a slip as well. Bruno looked. Oh, and there was a good jab by the French fighter. Great jab connecting right. And there goes another jab by the French fighter connecting on Bruno's face. Taken right by the end of the nose. Oh, and another jab by the French fighter. If he can keep that up, maybe he can judge his distance a little better. He's definitely a little more in control of the distance this time than he was in the last two rounds, where Bruno was dominating with his inside fighting and able to tie up the French fighter. And there was a good knee by the French fighter. Into the clinch again, referee breaks him up. French fighter using that front kick, trying to get it off with the front kick, followed by a good left counter jab. Bruno definitely looking a little bit more tired now. Oh, and there goes a good combination by the French fighter. A good left hand after the attempted spinning back fist by Bruno. A good left counter hand by Thibault Marino. Bruno is tired now. He's got to be a little bit careful. The French fighter is still strong. He's coming back stronger than he was in the first two rounds. There was a good kick to the body, more of a slap by the French fighter. Thibault Marino. There goes another good jab by, oh, and there goes a good right hand by Bruno. This time he's waking up. He has woken up and he has caught the French fighter right on the end of the nose. The hometown crowd definitely cheering on Bruno Cerutti now. Oh, and there was a spinning back just a little bit wild, but very, very strong by Bruno. Now the French fighter looks like he might have just used up all his energy in the first half of this third round. Oh, we can see blood on the face of Bruno. Is that blood from Bruno? Yes. Both of these fighters, warriors, fighting till the end. Both of them bloodied and battled. Good knee by the French fighter, followed by a good counter knee attack by the Brazilian fighter Bruno, knocking the French fighter down as he gets a count. Referee is going to allow it to continue for the last few seconds of this third and final round of this super lightweight fight. Oh, and there goes a good leg sweep by the French fighter, knocking Bruno to the ground. Bruno is definitely knows he's been in a war. Both of these fighters embrace, showing their respect for each other. Bruno, I would say, comes out of this fight with a lot more respect for the French fighter. Absolutely a great fight. Wonderful technique by both of these guys. Fast, strong. Let's see who is going to come out on top of this. I would have to say that Bruno Cerutti is going to come out a little bit ahead on points, but we will be back in just a minute with the judge's official decision to decide. Until then, we'll be right back. The winner by unanimous decision, Bruno Cerutti. Unanimous decision for Bruno Cerutti.